I'm bored! Entertain me.
Hey, what's going on, motivators? My name's Corporal Russo.
And I'm Wiser Ass Asian.
And welcome to a very nostalgic death battle, which configures a tray. I'm so excited for this. Crash Bandicoot
Versus Spyro.
Yes, and it's cool that they're doing this because both Crash and Spyro just got remastered for
Taking
PS4.
it back to PlayStation 1.
Yep. So, and also this has been one of the biggest PS1 rivalries, since we were little. The only problem is this.
Other than like Sonic and Mario.
Yeah, that was like Sega and Nintendo. This is purely PS1.
Yes, purely PS1.
One of the best.
Go.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though. We're a little biased on this. We played, the living hell out of Crash Bandicoot games.
Yeah, we did. We didn't really play a whole lot of Spyro.
Didn't mean that we didn't like it. We just didn't get into it. So
I think it's because we were young. We kind of sucked at it.
Yeah. And speaking of nostalgia, represent a little bit right here. Let's settle this like adults.
Exactly.
And speaking of nostalgia, before we jump into this death battle, quick thing: we went to go see Ready Player One.
Oh my god!
Holy
it's
crap!
Like an orgasm.
Just in your face everywhere.
Everywhere. And it's like it happens so fast.
Yeah,
you can't see it. It's super nice.
Yeah,
So cool.
Steven Spielberg said this was the third hardest film he's ever done.
Yeah.
And also, for those of you watching my Ruby reactions with Rooster Teeth and all, Bernie Burns said Ruby and the Crescent Rose were going to be in there. They are, but I actually had to Google where it is.
So quick.
It's super quick. Like, you get distracted by all the Master Chiefs, you don't even realize it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm telling you, the one thing, for those who haven't seen it, though, you know what I'm talking about. The one thing I can think of, rabble.
Dude, we should make a video like that.
No, dude.
But anyway, speaking of nostalgia, I said I would unveil some things we got from Loot Crate, so we're gonna look at this real quick, then we're gonna jump into this battle, alright? First off, Simpsons 25-year anniversary mystery keychain. You have one of 16 possible keychain items from The Simpsons you can get. I don't know what's in here. You can't shake it to tell. So, if anybody likes The Simpsons, we can definitely let go of this. Next up, this is for our father because he's a nerd.
He's sick.
Dungeons and Dragons Red Dragon Die Keeper. It's basically a Dungeons and Dragons dragon, hovering over a D&D dice. So that's pretty cool.
There is a reference to Dungeons and Dragons in Ready Player One.
There's a lot of those.
It's amazing.
It is. Okay, next up, something
you guys gotta go see it. It's a great movie.
Something that we grew up with. Batman and Robin from Batman the Animated Series from 1993.
All praise be he, Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, good Joker.
Hamill.
One of the best Jokers.
One of the private voice-wise, that's the Joker.
Yeah, but really quick, let me show you what the box looks like. This is kind of eerie right here. I shit you not. The loot box, when you flip it inside out, this is what our grandfather's TV looked like, and this is what we were.
I remember that thing for NES.
Yeah, and this is what we were playing all of our game systems on, even the Dreamcast. Crazy, right? So that's really nostalgic. And the pin.
That seems like yesterday.
I know.
It's weird.
We were playing Dino Crisis, Chef's Love Shack, all in the Dreamcast, and we just love it. And the pin was a Galaga pin.
Which is phenomenal.
So, we actually have more stuff. It's kind of lying around right now, but we also got, a Back to the Future t-shirt, which basically was a blueprint of the DeLorean. And we had our own copy of Ready Player One. And another thing that we also got, which is pretty cool, a Pac-Man blanket, a throw blanket.
Yeah.
Sorry we can't unveil that right now, but again, for those of you who don't know, we're not going to be doing loot crates for a while because, we're in the middle of moving here soon. So, we got to save up some money. But we're still gonna give stuff away. So if you want a chance to win some of this stuff, including, check this out, one of 3 die-cast metal Wolverines. That's right, it's things made of metal. It's been painted over. I have 3 of them. I already know who I'm giving 2 away to. I got this last one. Couldn't figure out who I wanted to give away to. So if you guys want a chance to win this, just hit that subscribe button and tell me why you deserve this. And we also got an entire loot crate. The person never got back to me, so we got a lot of stuff up for grabs here, guys. And some other good news, we hit 1,300 subscribers this night. What I'm going to do a special for you guys. Since we had 1,300 subscribers, I'm going to be eating 13 hot peppers while trying to answer 13 of your questions. So, my throat is going to... I think I might kill myself, actually. Yeah, so stay tuned for that video. And yeah, that's about it. Also, a big shout out to the Modern Camera Guy for putting, my reactions and our reactions and all these mashups. And, just thank you for donating to try to help Lotch get over to RTX. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave a link to a GoFundMe page for one of my subscribers in the comment section down below. Go check it out. Go support them. They're a YouTuber. Their edits are amazing. And I give a lot of props to them. But anyway, to this death battle, yeah, we honestly think Crash is going to take this, guys.
He has one hell of a kick.
Yeah.
They say he's managed to kick objects that had to weigh a lot.
Yeah.
Just send them flying.
Yeah, if it hits you just right, just and you know, like we brought up earlier, he's been burned, blown up, he's been turned to ash, and he just keeps coming back.
Yeah, he just keeps coming back.
And what's his weapon? Nothing. He's just a giant Bandicoot in jean shorts and what I suspect be Converse shoes.
Converse shoes and just spin kicking and jumping on people.
But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's just jump into this. And because this is very nostalgic, we're gonna give you something a little special. So, without further ado, it's time for a death battle.
The early 1990s played host
Yeah.
to one of the biggest battles.
Oh my God, the gun!
That thing was so
the
fun.
console war.
Console Wars.
Nintendo and Sega's mascots were left in a merciless duel over the game.
Remember the Power Rangers game we had for the
But when the
Genesis? That thing
smoke
was
cleared, a
like, the
surprise
characters were
third
small. It was
challenger
weird when
was
you chose
rising
who
to the top.
Yeah,
The
crash.
Sony PlayStation, and it didn't have just one mascot; it had two.
Yep.
Crash Bandicoot,
Yes,
the
sir.
mutated marsupial from Down Under.
And Spyro the Dragon, the powerful purple hero of the Dragon Realm. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Oh, I remember that
So
commercial
time to
too.
analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
the nostalgia.
To find out who would win a death
Oh, it's 3D too.
Good for them. Nice.
They would have to make it 3D.
Listen, I admire another brilliant doctor of science as much as the next guy,
Pink
especially
here.
those with grand plans to.
Hello, Brian. What do we got here
I'm
today?
not sure
We're
Dr.
going to
Neo
watch a
Cortex
death battle.
makes the cut.
Why not? He's an evil genius who made a mutant Aussie army of animals to take over the world.
Sure, but when it came time to assign a general for this army, Cortex chose, of all things, a Bandicoot.
Bando what? You're making that up.
It's a real animal. Look,
Oh, hey,
Whoa,
it's kinda
they're-
cute. How's that little thing?
Bandicoots
gonna
are-
take over the world?
with the
I thought it was just a
Volvo,
name.
Cortex did successfully
well.
mutate it into a powerful beast. However, when he tried to
We shall
brainwash
give him the
creature,
greatest legs
he utterly
the world
failed
has
to
ever
create
seen.
his fearsome general. Instead, he got Crash Bandicoot.
So Cortex threw him out like trash, and Crash became
He's 5
his
feet
worst
tall.
nemesis ever. Which is super embarrassing, because this Banda Crash is a few snags short
Adopted
of
by
Barbie,
Uncle.
But his physical
And an
ability
expert
makes
driver.
up for it. He's got parkour skills like nobody's business.
Which is appropriate, as bandicoots are excellent jumpers, similar to their marsupial cousin, the kangaroo.
He's got
He's an
superhuman
all
strength and can take a big hit and just keep
Yeah.
on going.
He has the endurance factor.
Yeah.
Crash can double jump in midair, slide incredible distances,
What?
and use Crash Dash to boost his speed.
He's also tapped into mojo.
What the-
It's basically life energy to enhance his battle
What?
technique.
When was
Got
this?
his
Super
Norris
Saiyan?
roundhouse and triple dragon, but his favorite move is the cyclone spin.
Yep.
He can even give this move a boost for the Death Tornado technique, though this can leave him dizzy and prone to counterattacks. Still, these brutal moves proved incredibly useful for rescuing his fellow mutant bandicoot girlfriend, Tawna.
Oh, why does she look like that? She's like really hot, but also not at the same time.
Lola Bunny was the same way.
Confused.
While Crash's natural abilities were enough to save her, his future battles with Cortex would require more sophisticated tools.
Yeah, like the rad copter pack. He's even got himself the unicorn of motorsports, the
Nice.
space motorcycle.
Yep.
What I wouldn't give for one of those.
To increase his firepower, he
And he
carries
can
a
breathe in
special
space.
bazooka that uses a naturally occurring and easily attainable form of ammunition, Wampa fruits.
The same kind of fruit shooter that's on his power loader suit from Aliens. I mean, this completely generic-looking mech.
But why fruit? I can't imagine it's a particularly effective projectile.
I don't know, Wiz. Remember that time I shot you with my potato
Oh.
gun? You were stuck in a coma for like a month.
Wait, what? You told me I lost that month because my time travel wristwatch finally worked.
Well, where's Crash getting all this cool tech? He can't be building it all himself. He's pretty dumb.
They're all thanks to his kid sister, Coco, who's 10 times the inventor Cortex is. But Crash isn't really dumb. He just lacks communication skills. He actually shows many symptoms of autism. Some people with autism, known as savants, are extraordinarily gifted in particular skill sets, and I think that describes Crash perfectly. While he may not know how to hold a conversation, he is a superb athlete and puzzle solver.
Well, I'm sure it helps that he's surrounded by friends who encourage his better traits.
Hey, that was a good one.
Like Aku Aku, his magical mask foster dad,
okay.
who's basically a god. Lucky bastard.
Aku Aku's magical mojo prowess is quite impressive. He's very protective of Crash and will often step in when Crash is in trouble. But not always.
Why can he teleport across dimensions on his own, but can't teleport Crash very far at all?
This is as far as I can take us. We'll have to fight our way to the robot's interior and save your sister.
Well, perhaps his fatherly intuition is kicking in, encouraging Crash to learn from his own mistakes and become his own man, or Bandicoot.
Yeah, maybe he's just being a dick.
Well, thanks to Aku Aku and his own amazing abilities, Crash has performed some incredible feats while stopping Cortex's plans time and time again.
He's strong enough to lift his adopted brother Crunch over his head. Since Crunch is at least twice as big as Crash,
Through an
that would
8-ton
mean
boulder.
Crash's strength is similar to the world's best powerlifters.
His cyclone attack can generate enough force to
Surprise
lift this large
atmospheric
boulder.
I was just looking
So
at that
hard
one.
God.
It shatters on impact.
With all of his
Comparing size
hair.
to Crash, that boulder must weigh nearly 8 tons.
He's also fast enough to outrun polar bears, which can move up to 25 miles per hour. But Crash really shines when it comes to durability. Just look at how well he holds up after taking 112 falling wooden crates to the face.
What the? Oh.
Where did they all come from?
But it's Aku Aku's fault. And he's right back up. What a champ.
Crash has endured an explosion
Oh,
of
God.
23 crates of TNT all at once, which, given their size, could potentially level a city block. And with the help of Aku Aku, he even survived a crash landing from outer space.
What the heck is up with his hair?
This vessel was likely falling at 17,500 miles per hour, similar to the space shuttle's typical re-entry, which means the force of its collision would be equivalent to more than 2 million tons of TNT.
Wait, but why didn't Aku Aku just teleport them to safety?
I can't believe we're okay.
Oh, are you kidding me, Aku? You
Lazy
know what
writing.
you did, or didn't do. But what's the saying? Any Crash you can walk away from, right? Plus, given how easy it is for Crash's enemies to lure him into
Crash.
traps, his absurd durability is crucial.
Well, Crash isn't perfect, but with his amazing abilities and a little bit of mojo, he's saved the whole world many times over.
And after years of this, he even finally learned how to speak.
Now let's go home and eat pancakes. Pancakes!
It's like, what? Words?
Wait, that's it?
Alright,
Nice.
Spyro, what do you got?
Prophecy tells of a special
Tell me,
purple
man.
dragon born every
Crash
10
Bandicoot. Crash
generations,
Bandicoot's gonna take
destined
this.
to be a hero
Yeah.
of his age.
But we're talking about a
This was the
dragon
legend
here.
of Spyro.
Still a dragon either
But
way.
when the ancient dark master Malefor learned of this, he swore to destroy Spyro before he even hatched.
By the way, there are at least 3 different timelines for Spyro, but we're mainly sticking with the Legend of Spyro version, because he can do pretty much anything the other ones can, and more. Plus, I think they're all the same as Spyro reincarnated anyway, since that's what the prophecy says, and look, that's totally Skylands being made at the end of Dawn of the Dragon.
Ahem. Wild fan theories aside, Spyro was saved from Malefor's wrath by Ignitus, a
Said to have
guardian dragon.
ADD.
He decided to pull a Moses and
So
send
he has
Spyro's egg
ADD
floating down a
and
river
Crash
to who
has
knows what.
autism.
Okay, why do so many stories start with people just throwing babies into rivers?
Wrong, Wiz.
Good- good-
You worked
good spot.
out fine for Spyro. He was found
can't
and
forget that
adopted
scene.
by a family of dragonflies. And even without fellow dragons around, Spyro grew up to be a pretty good fighter. He's strong, tough, and makes good use of his horns, tail, and claws.
But not his wings. Not yet. Without a dragon's parentage, Spyro remained mostly grounded during his childhood.
But he got pretty good at using his head. Like the fun way, not the brainy stuff. You do not want to be on the other end of his charge attack.
But one fateful day, everything changed. During a game of hide
I was
and
about to
seek,
say the Fire Nation
brothers
attacked.
got into a bit of monkey business, and in desperation, Spyro unexpectedly breathed fire. This was Spyro's first hint that he was adopted.
Hold up. You mean he thought he was an actual dragonfly the whole time? I can think of a few other hints, like, I don't know, anytime he saw his reflection.
This revelation prompted Spyro to go on a journey in search of his true home
Poor
among
guy.
other dragons. Oh, and
It's like
Spark's
Heifer
tag along
from
helped find treasure
Rocco's
in
Modern
his
Life.
dragon
He didn't know he was
buddy.
adopted, and he lived with
Not like
freaking
you needed it.
wolves.
He's the chosen one, bitch. He's got a bunch of awesome dragon powers.
As a purple dragon, Spyro was not limited to just his fire breath. After finding and rescuing 4 great dragon guardians, they each became his teachers in the arts of elemental combat.
Ignitus taught Spyro how to control fire and focus it into huge blasts. Voltaire showed him how to use electric breath to stun enemies and toss them through the air. Cyril taught him to freeze foes solid and fire ice shards. And Parador showed him how to use earth breath to split rocks and roll up into a ball.
So he's the
Spyro
dragon
also honed his
avatar.
physical
Yeah,
and
basically.
chi combat with the martial art of Dragon Kata. Oh, and he finally learned how to fly.
About time.
Speaking of which,
Alright.
Spyro learned how to briefly slow down time to improve his reactions.
Oh, damn. But all of this led to Spyro learning the ultimate element. The convexity breath.
Ooh.
Convexity.
It's ether.
No, stupid.
Oh, okay. Purple dragons like Spyro can use a mysterious energy that is essentially the spiritual life force of the universe. While it's never officially named in canon, lead concept artist Jared Polin has gone on record to clarify its name and properties, and he calls it ether. Eat that, boomstick.
Don't convex me, Wiz. True fans know I'm right.
Ether is an extremely powerful element which binds the fates of the living and the dead. With ether, Spyro pulls from the 4 elements to create energy which, according to Polin, has power comparable to that of an atom smasher.
Ooh.
Isn't that the thing that shoots an atom around at light speed for all
I don't
sorts
think
of
Crash can
science
survive
stuff?
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're particle accelerators with a moving photon beam containing 362 megajoules of energy.
Yeah, I said that.
This beam can slice through a human skull in
Am I
a
liking it?
nanosecond. Just like what happened to Russian scientist Anatoly Bugorsky when he stuck his head in one of them.
Why the hell would he do that? God, being Russian must be hard.
Bugorsky took a beam less than a molecule thick through the skull, which obliterated all matter in its path in an instant. While he survived, half of his face
What?
around the microscopic hole in his head swelled, peeled apart, and was permanently paralyzed, while he experienced a blinding light he described as brighter than 1,000 suns.
Hey, Spyro, what was that about? I don't really know. I just felt like I had to hit it. And when I did, the power of 1,000 suns surged through my body.
Just imagine if that beam was the size of Spyro's super breath. No, wait, you don't need to. We've seen what it's like when he killed the Ape King.
Of course, Spyro's ether powers have other uses as well, such as curing his fellow dragon.
Okay,
Cinder
I think after seeing all this, I think Spyro
Yeah.
might. That's his ace in the hole.
Magic where they smoke
Sorry,
and
Crash, but
But ether is
We'll
dependent
see.
on a balance
You never
between
know.
light
But yeah,
and dark.
it was-
oh, light and dark.
Should
That's
a
the
purple dragon
balance.
fall prey to their own anger and hatred, they risk being consumed by dark ether, or nether, transforming into a blackened, rage-filled form.
Spyro's a really nice guy, but as Dark Spyro, he lets loose. He's stronger, faster, and way more violent.
Unfortunately, when Spyro's consumed by dark ether, he cannot return to his old self on his own. But with friends like Sparks and Cinder at his side, he's always found his way back.
Through the power of love. Right, Spyro?
You gotta believe.
With all these powers, at his
PS1
command,
graphics.
Spyro is a force to be reckoned with. He's pretty quick, outracing biplanes that can fly over 159 miles per hour.
He's pushed a gold.
Well, he withstood a
statue about
1.9
twice his
megaton
size,
hit. That's
and he's
not-
pretty
that's
tough.
not like Crash.
I mean, his scales are impenetrable.
He's faster than Crash.
So I'm electricity proof too? I knew my scales were impenetrable, but now this?
A bold claim, but let's look at the facts. Spyro once took a punch from this massive magma golem, which then lost its arm and replaced it with a cathedral tower. This cathedral is very similar in size to St. Stephen's Basilica, a Roman Catholic church in Budapest, Hungary. By taking the height, length, and depth of the basilica
The
and
math.
adjusting for empty space,
Science!
we can estimate the arm's mass to weigh over 400,000 tons.
Oof.
Assuming a low-end punching speed of 15 miles per hour, that of the average humans, the golem must have hit with at least 1.9 million tons of force.
And after getting all these powers, saving the dragons, and defeating the Dark Master himself, Spyro tapped into ether one last time to literally pull the exploding planet back together. What? How the hell? How?
I'd say a mix of the power of love, magic of
Alright,
friendship,
well.
and a smidgen of prophetic destiny.
Wiz, I want a pet dragon more than anything.
It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love. Just look away.
All right, well.
All right,
yeah,
the
let's see
combatants
who
are set.
takes this.
Let's end this debate once and for all.
I don't think Crash is strong enough to hurt him. That's the thing. He doesn't really have anything. Parkour!
Weird. What are you doing?
Oh.
Sparks! No!
You crazy bastard.
It's also weird how they start these things off, you know, like what triggers the match.
Yeah.
Ooh.
About the frigate.
All right.
He's a tough guy.
You asked for it.
I've heard that voice somewhere before.
These kids know how he gets back up. Run, Crash, run.
Run. Oh, it's just like the game when you're running towards the screen. Get away from her, you bitch.
Wait a sec, was that a fruit?
Oh yeah. Oh, matching him. Ooh. Smack ball.
Right?
Oh, he's like Inspector Gadget.
Surprise,
Where do
motherfucker.
you keep finding these things?
I think Spyro is Rage Quake guy's voice. He also does a voice in Ruby. I think that's who it is.
Maybe.
Oh, Dark Side.
Done with this.
Oh, got him. Yeah, cocky as fuck. Ooh, can the magic
Aww.
At least it was a quick death.
Yeah.
Nobody messes with me, pal.
Meh.
KO!
Yeah, you know, good on you, Spyro.
Who's gonna pull Crash
Good on you.
after that?
Yeah.
Spyro had plenty
Ace
of
in the hole,
obvious
but-
advantages. His speedy flight let him control the pace of the battle, and his elemental arsenal gave him a much wider variety of attacks than
Yeah.
Crash had ever seen in a one-on-one fight. Even with his extraordinary puzzle-solving skills, Crash was simply overwhelmed. But surprisingly, this wasn't nearly as one-sided as it looked on paper.
With the strength to throw an 8-ton boulder, Crash was actually stronger than Spyro. And
Yeah.
both of them had survived impacts worth around 2 million tons of force. How convenient. It's almost like they planned this all along.
To be fair, we did have to lowball Spyro's durability against the Golem's punch. However, both of them had shown durability, which far exceeded much of their attack capability.
Yeah.
So even with his gadgets, Crash really didn't have a good way to hurt Spyro very much. But the funny thing is, Spyro didn't have many attacks that could firmly hurt Crash either. They were both just too tough.
Well, until Spyro used the Ether Breath, which could literally break matter apart at an atomic level. Not even Aku Aku could save Crash from a beam that intense.
I guess Crash just couldn't spin this one.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Spyro the Dragon.
Now we just gotta see what the next death battle's gonna be.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want to get the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below.
And if you guys want to see exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little box over there, first membership trial.
Alright, who's next? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, they've been talking about this for a while.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
I hope Sora wins that shit.
Okay, here's the thing. April 30th, that's the end of the month. Here's the biggest issue with that one. Sora versus Pit. Kingdom Hearts 3 has not been released yet. We've only seen trailers and, you know, some gameplay, but we haven't seen Sora at his full.
Yeah. So,
that's my only issue with it, but as you can see, it's Sora in his Kingdom Hearts 1 outfit, though. So, my biggest question is, because, here's the thing about this one, because now we know that Sora's in this. Check this out. In Kirby versus Majin Buu, Kirby was still able to absorb the minions around him, right?
Yeah.
So, to get their power. So, the rule didn't affect, you know, the whole 1 versus 1, outside help can't help. Because they didn't directly, you know, attack Boo. He just absorbed the power. So would Sora be able to absorb Donald and Goofy, so long as they don't interfere, you know, directly? But looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Sora.
Yeah, and I know you guys know we do intros for Death Battle too. I don't know how we're gonna. I don't know how we're gonna do an intro for that one. Probably had to think about it, but.
I knew where your Keyblade was.
Yeah, I used to have this model Keyblade my dad got me. But anyway, before we start rambling on, you know, good on Spyro, I guess, you know, just because Crash Dream. This is one of those Death Battles we weren't going to take too seriously. You know, we just like the nostalgia. You know, brings us back. But, yeah, we're definitely looking forward to the next Death Battle. But, anyway, that's really it. You know, we just want to say sorry, guys, for something else. I know we said we're going to stay on top of doing videos, but work has been hell for both of us. So, you know, for me personally, it's hard managing 2 jobs, and for him, this guy goes into over. I forgot how to speak it.
Fucking savage, son.
Yeah, he's a beast when it comes to working, especially he's working both the line and dish
and prepping food and doing everything.
Yeah, our jobs have us doing a lot. And at my first job at my car wash, I'm gonna ask for a raise tomorrow because they got me doing too much and not being able to promote me. But
I love work.
Anyway, guys, again, you know, we really appreciate you guys, you know, stopping by and watching our reaction to this video. Sorry for the somewhat late upload. We kind of missed it the other day, but again, this video helped kill your boredom. As always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get as many subscribers as we can by the end of the year. We don't have a set number. Just, you know, if you're watching this, help us out. It'll be cool. But also,
15.
Yeah.
If we get to 15 now.
By the end of the year? No, we could definitely make more than 15 by the end of the year.
15.
Yeah, but also, guys, as well as
2,000. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, 2,000 subscribers. He waxes his chest. He's not gonna like that. And as always, guys, remember we still got a lot of Loot Crate stuff we're giving away. So if you want a chance to win that, you know, just hit the subscribe button. We take all subscriptions.
Batman symbol on my chest.
We take all subscriptions into consideration. And also for May 4th, which is Star Wars Day, stay tuned on our channel for that.
Be with you.
Yes. Because we're doing something special for May the 4th. And as always, if you do subscribe, make sure you keep the notifications on because YouTube's kind of screwing some people over right now with subscribers and people getting notifications. So, you know, just remember to hit that little bell. And also, here's another thing. If you would like to check out our previous death battle of Jotaro versus Kenshiro, just click on the screen on my brother's head right here. Look at that screen right there.
How big of a screen you're getting?
Look at that screen right there. And if you want to subscribe, click on my head right here. Or if you want, just go see our other playlist, click on my head right here. So you guys take it easy. Stop that. You have a good night. Later.
Later, guys.